Hello and welcome to The Word This Week. I am Simiat Abaru. On today's program, the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo assured on steps being taken by the federal government to reduce medical tourism by Nigerians. From the foreign scene, Turkey moves to throw out the United States and 9 other envoys. We also have our regulars, the foreign news recap, and sports roundup, as well as Saturday's special. So fasten your seatbelt for the trip. Success is often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. Now the news on full. The Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has assured that the current administration is ready to collaborate with different stakeholders and also implement adequate policies and programs that will reduce the rate at which Nigerians embark on medical tourism abroad. Professor Osinbajo stated this during the official commissioning of the Duchess International Hospital in Lagos State. The Ogun State Governor, Prince Abeokuta, and his Lagos State counterpart, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, among others, were present at the occasion. And Governor's Office correspondent Yusuf Ganiyu reports.
That was the commissioning of Duchess International Hospital, a private establishment that will support and complement the efforts of government at various levels towards helping the healthcare system gain its rightful place for the socio-economic development of the country. The Vice President of Nigeria lauded the initiative, adding that this kind of intervention becomes very expedient to the overall healthcare development of the country and in sub-Saharan Africa.
Only serious private sector investment in high-quality healthcare services, offering top compensation for its personnel, could possibly create an attractive proposition to reverse the trend. So the only way by which we can ensure that people stay, obviously, is to reward their services. And I think that this is a good way to start. So here at Duchess, we celebrate the convergence of so many possibilities and such great promise. And I'm extremely proud to be a part of this phenomenal achievement and a great future that it portends not just for healthcare services in Nigeria, but also for the general business environment.
Ogun State Governor Prince Abeokuta and his Lagos State counterpart, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, said the initiative is a welcome development that will no doubt help to resolve the healthcare challenges in Nigeria.
Reports have shown that one of the major reasons why the majority of our people travel, as we've been told, it's not just because we don't have qualified personnel in Nigeria, but we don't have the right quality of equipment, the right quality of care and service, the right ambience such as this. Duchess definitely has changed that narrative.
To where others are sharing the way you believe in your nation, you believe in Lagos, and you believe in access and providing healthcare for your people. Everybody has spoken very well about it. We're being happy that you're doing this not only for your immediate environment, you're doing it also to solve and to increase capacity of all of us in Nigeria.
The Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, and the Chief Executive Officer of Duchess International Hospital, Dr. Adetokunbo Shitabe, said the initiative is to build trust and render quality healthcare services to the people.
It is based on this strong belief and conviction that investment such as this medical facility is very personally heartwarming to us. Facilities such as this help in supporting the growth of our economy, as healthy workforce is critical towards building a more productive and virile economy.
The mission and vision of Duchess International Hospital is to reduce medical tourism. Yusuf Ganiyu, Ogtv News.
The Federal Character Commission, FCC, has announced that it would soon commence a nationwide infrastructure audit for all ongoing and abandoned projects in the country. The agency, a parastatal of the presidency, said that the action was in line with ensuring the spread of infrastructure The executive chairman of the FCC, Dr. Muyibat Dankaka, according to a statement on Saturday, said this during a sensitization workshop on socio-economic amenities and infrastructure facilities held in Abuja. According to her, the move became necessary to institutionalize and domesticate even distribution of projects and programs. She added that the Commission has recently intensified its effort for the actualization of the mandate on socio-economic and infrastructure facilities, as it is believed that its conscious implementation will impact more positively on the lives of every citizen and resident of the country. The Ogun State government is set to eradicate fake insurance schemes, ensure the safety of properties, and lessen the burden of risk on highways. This was the statement by the head of road taxes, Ogun State Internal Revenue Service, Mr. Ayodele Pupola, during the awareness program organized to sensitize road transporters in various motor parks on the Ogun State e-third-party scheme targeted to cover highway risks. Margaret Okunola has more details.
Third-party insurance scheme is a policy purchased by the insured from the insurance company for protection against the claims of another, as it covers an individual against loss caused by the third party. The Ogun State government, through the State Internal Revenue Service, has collaborated with consortium of insurance companies to launch the Ogun State e-third-party scheme on the 28th of October, which is targeted at putting a stop to fake insurance schemes in the state. Hence, the commencement of a massive awareness program mobilized to garages to sensitize drivers, private individuals, tricycle drivers and owners, truck drivers and owners in various motor parks in Ijebu-Ode and Shagamu.
The motive of the Ogun State government for accepting this is to drive good cover for all motorists in Ogun State, because the third-party insurance is the least prerequisite of insurance that is recognized under the law for all road users.
The head of road taxes, Ogun State Internal Revenue Service, Mr. Ayodele Pupola, expatiates on the nitty-gritty of the e-third-party insurance scheme.
This has to do with third-party insurance alone, which covers the third party in case of accident or any kind of damage. Keke, which we call Mawa, owners, car owners, buses, trucks, and all categories of vehicles. And it starts from 2,500 naira for motorcycle, 5,000 naira for vehicles, 7,500 naira for buses, 10,000 naira for trucks, and so on and so forth.
Appreciative of the benefits extended to them, road transporters applauded the state government while calling on their counterparts to make judicious use of the opportunity.
So many governors, you have to do this to us before, because I'm arguing so much to our governor. All the transporters, this insurance will help us.
It is a good initiative and we will key into it as the benefits are enormous.
The insurance scheme can be assessed in licensing offices in local governments across the state. Margaret Okunola, Ogtv News.
The Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun will on Monday, 25th October 2021, inaugurate the Akaribu and paramount ruler of Remo Land, His Royal Majesty Oba Babatunde Adewale Ajayi, as the new chairman of the Ogun State Council of Obas. The Akaribu and paramount ruler of Remo Land takes over the affairs of the council from the Awujale of Ijebu Land and paramount ruler of Ijebu Land, His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetono, following the expiration of Awujale's tenure. In a release signed by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Mr. Kola Wole Peter Fagbon, Prince Dapo Abiodun is expected to perform the inauguration of the new chairman at the Conference Hall, Obas Complex, Okimoson, Abeokuta, by 11 a.m. The 2021 statutory quarterly meeting of the Council of Obas will thereafter hold immediately after the inauguration of the new chairman. The Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, has said there is a new high-risk and damaging malware called Flibert targeting Android devices with fake security update and application installations. According to the Commission, the malware is a generic word used to disable a virus or software designed especially to disrupt, damage, or gain unauthorized access to a device. In a statement signed by the Director, Public Affairs, Ikechukwu Adinde, it said it was acting on information received from the Nigerian Computer Emergency Response Team. The NCC said the Nigerian Computer Emergency Team affirmed that Flibert impersonate Android mobile banking applications to draw fake web reviews on targeted applications, and its goal transcends stealing personal data and essential targets stealing of credit card details or online banking credentials. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and CDC has registered 5 more COVID-19 deaths, an additional 176 new infections in 11 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The NCC made this known on its website on Saturday. It says the 176 new cases reported on Friday indicates a decrease from the 247 cases posted on Thursday. It noted that the country's total infections from the pandemic stood at 210,136, while the fatality toll stood at 2,855. The NCDC said that a total of 198,117 Nigerians had received treatment and had been discharged from hospitals since the start of the pandemic in 2020. The Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki says that the state government will pay 190 million naira to the victims of police brutality as recommended by the Judicial Panel of Inquiry. Obaseki stated this in Benin during a meeting with youths across the 18 local government areas of the state. Obaseki had set up a panel to investigate police brutality, human rights abuses, and extrajudicial killings by the disbanded police unit Special Anti-Robbery Squad SAS in the state. He also said that he would also pay 1 million naira each to 2 victims of the NSAS protest, Chima Stephen and Miracle Aletno Korea, with a promise to pay for their continuous treatment. He called for a regular promotion for the police and enforcement of welfare package training and retraining of police officers, upward review of salaries, yearly mental evaluation, and quarterly test for hard drugs. The Nigerian Air Force NAF aircraft under Operation Hadinkai have continued their onslaught on terrorist and insurgent targets on islands and localities around Lake Chad. The NAF spokesman, Air Commodore Edward Gabwet, in a statement made available to newsmen on Saturday, stated that the operation was successfully executed following the credible information received on the presence of the bandits in the area. According to him, on receiving credible intelligence on the 20th of October 2021, that about 20 boats with suspected Boko Haram or Islamic State West Africa province ISWAP terrorists were converging for a meeting on an island in the turbines of the Lake Chad and at Malam Fatori. 3 NAF aircraft under Operation Hadinkai were scrambled to carry out strikes on the target. The NAF spokesman pointed out that the operation by air component of Operation Hadinkai yet again confirmed the high concentration of terrorist and insurgent elements hibernating in the Lake Chad general area. He, however, assured that working alongside the Army and naval component as well as other security agencies under Operation Hadinkai, the air component was rid of all terrorists and insurgents. In Oyo State, where immediate security custodian center, also known as Abolongo, was attacked by yet to be identified gunmen at about 9:30 in the evening of Friday, the 22nd of October 2021. The invaders were said to have arrived at the center heavily armed with sophisticated weapons, and after refusing counsel with officers on guard, gained entrance into the yard using dynamite dynamite to blast the wall. A statement by the Public Relations Officer, Oyo State Command Chief Superintendent Corrections and Jury indicate that while all the awaiting trial detainees were forced out of custodian and custody, the cells housing convict and female inmates were not vandalized. Meanwhile, the total female 262 of the escapees have been recaptured, leaving 575 at large. Meanwhile, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, Gani Adams, has condemned the attack on Oyo Town Correctional Facility, saying the invasion was a national embarrassment. Suspected bandits on Friday night reportedly attacked the Abolongo Correctional Center in Oyo Town, freeing an unspecified number of inmates at the facility. He also expressed concern about the situation, adding that Oyo State and the entire Southwest has never experienced such an attack in a very long time, recalling that the same situation also played out in Kaba, Kogi State. Adams warned the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Usman Baba, to protect prisons across the Southwest. And now to take more stories. Death isn't inevitable for all that tread on the ways of God. Therefore, Christians should endeavor to live a Christ-like life worthy of emulation. This was the submission of Right Reverend Bamidele Ibikunle at the funeral and outing service of Dame Yeyoba Folashade Shotuminu Foster at the Methodist Church of Nigeria, Ijoko, Shagamu, Ogun State. Ayodeji Odume completes the report.
Inevitable for all mortals, as every living soul will have a fair share. Christians are therefore enjoined to live for Christ, as eternity awaits those who do the will of God. Bishop, Methodist Church of Nigeria, Remo Diocese, Right Reverend Bamidele Ibikunle, charged congregants present at the funeral service of Dame Yeyoba Folashade Shotiminu Foster to accept the salvation of Christ.
When
we lose our loved ones, it serves as a reminder of how short this life is. Therefore, we should endeavor to leave a good legacy after our demise.
The body of Dame Yeyoba Folashade Shotiminu Foster was committed into the earth as dust-to-dust rites were performed by our loved ones. Emotions transcending into words as family, friends, and loved ones spoke about late Dame Folashade Shotiminu Foster.
I miss her love, I miss her care, I miss how she pampers me, I miss how we gist. She's we do discussion, we talk politics, talk social, everything we do. So, and what pains me most is that, what also makes me happy was she died in my arms.
She was a philanthropist and a very hardworking woman, and a woman that was born a leader. I will miss that our regular prayers.
Born on the 5th of April 1929 to the family of late Emmanuel Oluwemimo Shotiminu, a retired nursing officer, a soldier of Christ, Dame Yeyoba Folashade Shotiminu Foster died on the 12th of October 2021 at age 92. Ayodeji Olunmi, Ogtv News.
And now to the foreign scene. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says he has ordered 10 ambassadors, including those from the US and France, be declared persona non grata. It follows the statement from the envoys calling for the urgent release of activist Usman Kavala. He has been in jail for more than 4 years of a protest and a coup attempt, although he has not been convicted. Persona non grata can remove diplomatic status and often result in expulsion or withdrawals of recognition of envoys. The Council of Europe's main human rights watchdog has given Turkey a final warning to heed a European Court of Human Rights ruling to free Mr. Kavala pending trial. This week's statement of Mr. Kavala jointly came from the embassies of the U.S., Canada, France, Finland, Denmark, Germany, the Netherlands, the New Zealand, and Sweden. Addressing the crowd on Saturday, Mr. Erdogan said the ambassadors cannot dare come to the Turkish Foreign Ministry and give orders. However, what will happen now remains unclear. And from the foreign scene, we now give you some of the big highlights of the week in foreign wrap-ups.
Colin Powell, the former United States Secretary of State and first black person in the country's history to fill the position, has died due to complications from COVID-19. His family said.